It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Finds his man, Gray. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. That's complete. David Njoku. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. David Njoku, the touchdown. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of it.
His first throw is an interception. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
From midfield now. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 5. That one complete to Njoku. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets out of trouble. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That's a Cleveland touchdown. On his Hopkins for the extra point.
Justin Hopkins on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Watson with the catch. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 47. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the...
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have it on 3rd and 5. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He connects downfield on 4. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On the set. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Second and 10 now. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He lays out for it and makes the catch. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 18. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Love from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down throw. Here's Love. Completed to his running back. Oh, he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now, following the turnover. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. They'll throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, ready?
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Bobcat, check. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond. Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Here's a throw. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 20-yard line.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
80. Go. Go.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He fires one deep down the middle. That's cut at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Here we go. Set. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He's back to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Got a man, it's Njoku. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Shut up. 19 Lions. Shut up.
Love looking to pass. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that flop...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to 1 possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts in too many possessions.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backward.
And oh, he got it! Interception!
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. 2nd and 8. On target to Worthy. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Xavier Worthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns stretch the lead to 23. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go!
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 from the 41.
18, Pioneer. Here we go. Set. Set, go.
To the air with Love. He's on the move. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Love now to throw. Watson with the catch. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
18. Shut up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This is reeled in by Reed. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. He rolls to his right. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
2nd and 10 now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Escapes the pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Lions. Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go!
Love from the gun. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that in...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Completes this one to Gray. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 2nd and inches here. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
It's an excellent job of getting away from trouble, Kate. You know, it's about protecting yourself at times as a quarterback. Get the gain, get the 1st down, and get out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's going to come away disappointed by that end result.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw reeled in by Njoku. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
From the red zone now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. He's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Go.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. Brought in inside the 20. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And now, once again, here come the Packers trying for 2.
Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Love to throw again. Putting the body on the line for his team. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Forced out to his right. Down the run. He's got it deep downfield. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing deep towards the end zone. That's a Cleveland touchdown.
Complete to Danny Gray. Touchdown, Cleveland.
The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want 2 here. He's throwing for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Love out of the shotgun. He lofts it deep left. And they pick him off again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds his man, Gray. And they make the tackle at the 38. Trying to set this up quick. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Come on, set. Ready.
Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. That'll be the first and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Shut up.
They'll throw it again. This throw is cut. And he drives this forward to the 6. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Throwing it again here. Rolling left, buying some time. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
From the gun on 3rd down. They're on it. That's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to...
And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. The Packers again coming to the line for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Viking 18. Ready.
They want to run it across. And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
Ready up.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 8. Let's go. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Could not beat the defender there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.